Most people treat foamy urine or protein leakage as a disease. You can simply switch off with a pill, but here is the cold truth. Proteinuria isn't the enemy. It is the smoke from a fire inside your kidneys. You can keep chasing the smoke, but if the internal filters are torn, the fire will keep burning. In fact, the more you focus on stopping the protein without repairing the filtration membrane itself, the more damage you might be doing. Today, we are shifting the focus. Stop treating the symptom and let's start healing the root. Do you ever wake up with a dull, heavy ache in your lower back? Before you blame it on your sleeping position or a long day at work, listen closely. We often think of our kidneys as silent workers, and for the most part, they are. They labor 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without a single word of complaint. But when a persistent ache begins to settle in your flank area, that space on your back just below the ribs, it is not just a random discomfort. It is the sound of your kidneys knocking on the door, desperate for your attention. The danger lies in the silence. Many of us choose to stay quiet, enduring these minor aches for years, hoping they will just fade away. We recently heard a heartbreaking story from one of our viewers whose mother did exactly that. She dismissed her flank pain as simple old age backache. She kept going, kept working, and kept silent until the day her legs became so swollen she could no longer walk, and every trip to the bathroom felt like passing sharp shards of glass. You see, your kidneys do not have direct pain receptors on the inside. This means they cannot tell you they are hurting until the pressure or inflammation has stretched the sensitive capsule that surrounds them. By the time you feel that deep, heavy pressure in your side, the damage is often already advanced. Besides flank pain, your body might be sending other subtle signals that you are leaking life-sustaining protein. You might notice a persistent puffiness around your eyes in the morning that doesn't go away, or a strange, overwhelming fatigue that sleep cannot fix. You might even experience sudden muscle cramps at night or a metallic taste in your mouth. Waiting for your urine to become thick with foam or for your ankles to swell like balloons is waiting too long. That nagging ache in your lower back is a gift. It is a warning. It is the moment you need to stop and listen to what your body is trying to save you from. Understanding these silent signs is the first step towards stopping the damage before it becomes permanent. Now, let's look at exactly what is happening inside those vital filters to understand why this leakage occurs. To understand why your kidneys are leaking protein, we first need to look at how they work. Each of your kidneys contains about 1 million tiny, sophisticated filters called nephrons. Inside every nephron is a cluster of even smaller blood vessels known as the glomerulus. Think of these glomeruli as ultrafine kitchen strainers. Their only job is to let waste and extra water pass through into your urine while keeping the large, valuable molecules like proteins and blood cells inside your bloodstream where they belong. Normally, these strainers are incredibly efficient, leaving almost zero protein in your urine. However, your kidneys are currently facing a triple threat from 3 relentless invaders: high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and excess cholesterol. First, let's talk about high blood pressure. Imagine a kitchen strainer designed for a gentle flow of water, but instead, someone hooks it up to a high-pressure fire hose. That is exactly what hypertension does. It forces blood into the delicate walls of the glomeruli with such intensity that it physically tears the filter. Over time, these walls thicken and scar to protect themselves, but this scarring makes the holes in the strainer jagged and uneven, allowing large protein molecules to slip through and vanish into your urine. Next, we have high blood sugar or diabetes. High sugar levels act like a corrosive sludge in your bloodstream. As this sticky blood passes through the kidneys, it creates a chemical reaction that damages the tiny blood vessels and overworks the nephrons. It's as if the strainer is being slowly rusted away, losing its ability to hold back the nutrients your body needs to stay strong. Finally, there is the silent role of cholesterol. High cholesterol leads to plaque buildup in your arteries, including the ones that supply your kidneys. Since your kidneys require a massive amount of blood flow, receiving about 20% of your heart's total output, any blockage is devastating. When cholesterol narrows these vessels, the kidneys become suffocated for oxygen. This lack of blood flow causes the filter tissues to die off, leading to permanent leakage. However, there is a piece of powerful news that most people aren't told. Your kidneys are not just passive victims. They are made of living tissue, specifically epithelial cells, which have a remarkable capacity for self-repair. Research shows that when you successfully lower the hydrostatic pressure, that fire hose effect from high blood pressure, and clear the sugar sludge from your blood, these cells can actually begin to heal the gaps in the filtration membrane. By reducing the workload and providing the right nutrients, you are giving your nephrons the chance to patch the holes in the strainer. This is why addressing the root cause is so vital. You aren't just trying to mask a symptom, you are creating an environment where your million tiny filters can finally stop fighting and start recovering. Understanding this map of destruction and recovery is key to taking back control. So, how do we provide the bricks and mortar for this repair? It starts with what you put on your plate. Let's dive into the natural weapons that can help you rebuild. Now that we understand the damage caused by the triple threat of blood pressure, sugar, and cholesterol, it is time to discuss the solutions. While the damage to your kidneys filters can feel overwhelming, nature has provided us with specific tools to help patch the leaks and protect the remaining healthy nephrons. We have selected 6 powerful foods that act as natural shields for your kidneys. 6. Red bell peppers. You might be surprised to learn that bell peppers are technically a fruit classified as berries. But for your kidneys, they are a concentrated source of protection. Red bell peppers are exceptionally low in potassium, phosphorus, and sodium, the 3 minerals that kidneys often struggle to process when they are under stress. However, their real power lies in their color. That deep, vibrant red comes from anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect your kidney cells from the oxidative stress caused by high blood sugar. Plus, just 1 cup of chopped red bell pepper provides a staggering 317% of the vitamin C you need daily. Vitamin C is essential for fighting the inflammation that tears at your glomeruli. When you choose red bell peppers, look for those with a glossy shine and smooth skin. They should feel heavy for their size, which indicates they are full of moisture and nutrients. You can roast them to bring out a mild sweetness or toss them raw into salads for a kidney-friendly crunch. 5. Quinoa. This is a pseudo-cereal that serves as a perfect alternative to heavy animal proteins. When you have proteinuria, you are losing protein in your urine, but simply eating more meat can actually put more strain on your kidneys because of the high phosphorus and acid load. This is where quinoa comes in. It is a complete protein, meaning it provides all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild tissue. But it does so without the heavy burden on your filters. Moreover, quinoa is rich in fiber and magnesium, which are crucial for managing the root causes we discussed, diabetes and hypertension. But I know what some of you might be thinking. There is a lot of talk online about lectins proteins found in many plants that some claim cause inflammation. Let's clear the air on this. Yes, red bell peppers and quinoa contain lectins. However, science shows that the vast majority of these are neutralized when you prepare them correctly. This is why we always emphasize rinsing your quinoa thoroughly under cold water to remove the bitter saponins and then cooking it until it is light and fluffy. By doing this, you eliminate the anti-nutrients while keeping the kidney-healing polyphenols. For most people, the massive benefits of the antioxidants and fiber in these foods far outweigh any concerns about lectins. Unless you have a specific, severe sensitivity to the nightshade family, these foods are not your enemy. They are your allies in patching those raw refilters. Quinoa is incredibly versatile. You can use it as a base for a warm breakfast bowl or freeze it in batches to quickly add to soups and stir-fries later. By replacing just 1 or 2 heavy meat meals a week with quinoa, you are giving your kidneys a much-needed day off while still providing the high-quality protein your body craves. Are you finding these tips helpful so far? If so, please give us a like so we can keep bringing you this essential information. Now, let's move on to a leafy green that fights cholesterol directly. 4. Cabbage. This humble leafy green is a powerhouse when it comes to stopping protein leakage by attacking one of its primary causes, high blood cholesterol. Cabbage is packed with specialized plant compounds called phytosterols. Think of these as friendly competitors that mimic the structure of bad LDL cholesterol. When you eat cabbage, these phytosterols actually compete with cholesterol for absorption in your digestive tract. By winning that race, they lower the amount of bad cholesterol entering your bloodstream, which directly reduces the risk of plaque buildup in the tiny arteries supplying your kidneys. Moreover, cabbage is rich in vitamin C and sulfur, which act as a detoxifying team to help eliminate free radicals and uric acid. By clearing these toxins, you reduce the oxidative stress that can rupture kidney cells. For those of you concerned about potassium, cabbage is a fantastic choice because it is naturally low in this mineral compared to many other vegetables, making it a safe shield for almost any stage of kidney health. We suggest trying fermented cabbage, like sauerkraut or kimchi. Not only does fermentation enhance the flavor, but it also provides probiotics that improve gut health, which further eases the workload on your kidneys by helping eliminate waste through your digestive system. 3. Avocados. While many fruits are loaded with sugar, the avocado is unique because it is packed with heart-healthy, monounsaturated fats and almost no sugar, less than 5 grams for the entire fruit. These healthy fats are essential for reducing systemic inflammation and regulating blood sugar levels, both of which are crucial for stopping protein from slipping through your filters. However, we need to address an important point regarding safety. Potassium. A single avocado is quite high in potassium, providing about 250 milligrams per serving. Now, potassium is vital for controlling blood pressure, but if you are in the later stages of kidney disease, your doctor may have told you to limit it. Here is the rule of thumb. If you are in the early stages or are a kidney transplant recipient, avocados can be a safe and creamy addition to your diet in moderation. But if you are on a strict potassium-restricted diet, you must work closely with a renal dietitian to find the right balance. When shopping, look for avocados that are slightly firm. If they are rock hard, you can speed up the ripening by placing them in a paper bag on your counter. Just remember, avocados are calorie dense, so a little goes a long way in supporting your kidney energy without causing unwanted weight gain. 2. Extra virgin olive oil, or EVO. This is often called liquid gold for a reason. EVOO is rich in oleic acid and unique phenolic compounds like DHPG, which have been shown in studies to improve kidney function and structure. It works by improving vasodilation, essentially helping your kidney's blood vessels stay wide and flexible so blood can flow easily without causing the high-pressure fire hose effect that tears the filtration membrane. But there is a crucial secret to using it: temperature. Many people make the mistake of using extra virgin olive oil for high heat frying. This actually destroys the delicate antioxidants and can create harmful compounds. To get the healing benefits for your kidneys, use EVOO for low to medium heat cooking. Or better yet, drizzle it raw over your salads and steamed vegetables. Also, light and heat are the enemies of olive oil. Always buy oil stored in dark glass or metal containers and keep it in a cool, dark cupboard. We even recommend wrapping your bottle in aluminum foil to provide an extra layer of protection against oxidation, ensuring that every drop remains a potent weapon for your kidney health. 1. Walnuts. To round out our list, we have the walnut. Unlike roasted nuts, walnuts are typically eaten raw, which preserves their massive antioxidant profile. They are packed with omega-3 fatty acids and plant-based protein, making them an ideal snack for anyone managing proteinuria. A 2023 review even suggested that the magnesium found in walnuts can complement the treatment of chronic kidney disease by improving overall filtration rates. Plus, for our viewers managing diabetes, walnuts have been shown to lower the urinary albumin to creatinine ratio, which is a direct indicator of reduced protein leakage. Just a handful a day can improve your heart health and take the pressure off your kidneys. Because they are high in healthy fats, they can go rancid if left in a warm pantry. To keep your kidney medicine fresh, store your walnuts in the fridge or freezer and only shell them right before you are ready to eat. By making these small but intentional choices in your kitchen, you are no longer just a patient, you are an active participant in your own recovery. I know that for many of you watching right now, these haven't just been clinical facts or food tips. You are here because you or someone you love are standing in the middle of a very difficult storm. Perhaps you are spending sleepless nights in an ICU waiting room, or maybe you are staring at a lab report, praying for just a small improvement in your GFR numbers. I want you to know that we see you. We know that kidney health is about so much more than just a list of ingredients. It is about the quiet, heavy burden of worrying about the future. But there is something you must understand. While the foods we discussed today are the raw materials for recovery, your spirit is the catalyst. To those of you fighting this battle in silence, please do not blame yourself for where you are today. Healing takes time, and your kidneys need a calm environment to begin their repair work. Every red bell pepper you slice, every drizzle of olive oil you choose over processed fats is a small, intentional brick you are laying to rebuild the wall of your health. You see, the human body has a capacity for self-repair that can often defy the most pessimistic predictions. When you provide the right nutrients and a mind that refuses to give up, you are giving your million tiny filters the best possible chance to patch those leaks. Whether you are at the beginning of this journey or have been fighting for years, remember that you are not just a statistic. You are a person with a remarkable ability to heal. Do not let the complexity of the diagnosis overwhelm your hope. Take it one meal at a time, one glass of water at a time, and one day at a time. We are here to walk this path with you, to provide the information you need, and to remind you that even in the toughest challenges, there is a way forward. You are not alone in this fight, and your persistence is your greatest strength. Stay hopeful, stay informed, and let's take the next step toward your recovery together. To wrap things up, managing persistent proteinuria is a journey that begins with 3 simple yet powerful steps: controlling the root causes of blood pressure and sugar, choosing the right kidney healing foods, and maintaining a steadfast spirit. We have seen how the red bell peppers, quinoa, cabbage, avocados, olive oil, and walnuts we discussed today can act as the bricks and mortar to repair your internal filters. But your journey doesn't end here. We want to hear from you. If you have found a recipe that works for your kidney-friendly diet, or if you have a story of recovery that could inspire someone currently sitting in a hospital waiting room, please share it in the comments below. Your words might be the exact spark of hope someone else needs today. Everything we have shared in this video could be wasted if you don't know which foods are secretly tearing down the progress you've made. To help you stay on the right track, you must watch the video appearing on your screen right now. In it, we reveal the 22 worst foods that can ruin your kidney health and offer great alternatives so you never have to feel deprived. Click there now, stay informed, and we will see you in the next video. Stay healthy.